What's up, world? It's your girl, comedian Miss Arkansas, and you are live this morning on Laugh Out Loud, the morning podcast hosted by who? Me. And today is, I won't say it's not a good day because God didn't have to wake me this morning, but far as this internet and everything, it's giving me the blues, but I am still here. So I just pray don't nobody call my phone while I'm on here live with you guys. What's going on this morning? I have a special guest hopefully coming in. I asked them to come in before 9, so if he ain't in a few more minutes, he can just be rescheduled on another day because this is not the day. Anyway, y'all know as of June the 1st, everything opened up 100%. When I tell you, it's just like it was before. There go Bradley Walker. Uh,
Look, look.
when I tell you, hold up, man. I'm
Oh,
talking to the people.
well, I
I was
need to
letting
talk
them
to the
know
people.
everything have opened up 100%. And when I tell you, it looked like nothing never shut down. And they had a big fight to break out the other night over on Fremont here in Las Vegas because, you know, everybody ain't going, man. Just because they said things have opened up, some people are still afraid of what's going on. And if you standing around somebody coughing and sneezing and stuff, don't be shocked if they do like that man did that lady on Southwest Airline, knocked two of her teeth out because she kept asking him to put his mask on. But my thing is, regardless if they open it up 100%, or what they decide to do. We as humans have to make sure we stay safe ourselves. So I just had to get that out of there because I went to a couple of places on last night, and when I tell you only a couple of us had a mask on. Look, there goes a sneeze. I'm still scared to let it out. But anyway, I just had to get that out on this morning. Shout out to everyone that came out on last night to Level One Bar and Lounge here in Las Vegas. Shout out to all the comedians. Shout out to my good friend Edwin Victory for coming out, blessing the stage on last night. Much love to Cletus. He been hanging in there with me while in town, you know. And much love to One Love Clubhouse for the love they showed on last night. But and the Luna Lounge, Mike P. Mike P and my boy Mope William, they did their thing last night at the Luna Lounge. And before I bring my guests on, I just want to say, if you watching and listening, man, if you want to be supported, show support. And that's what I mean. So show some support if you want to be supported. As of June the 2nd, 2021, I am marking this day. I will no longer be supporting no one that ain't supporting me. And I don't care. Don't tag me in nothing. Don't call me for nothing. Don't if you ain't supporting me, I refuse to support you. And let me say this. If a club have a bar in the front and comedy in the back, and you come to the comedy club saying you come to support somebody, but you end up going to the front of the club, keeping up a lot of noise at the bar, that ain't support. You might as well stay at home. Cause me personally, I don't need that. So I just had to say that because that was on my mind too. And other than that, God did it again, y'all. We still here. You know what I'm saying? If you listening or watching this, we are still here. Now, what you do with this day, that's on you. God have given it to you. So you got to do what you going to do with it. And with that being said, I'm getting ready to bring my guest on this morning. Y'all, this young man is a good friend of mine. we go back like LeBron James headline. We had our own show in Ontario, California. I think that was considered Upland, California. He been something everywhere. He's an actor. You could catch him in different scenes and different movies. And what I love about it, you get ready to catch him right here this morning on the Laugh Out Loud Morning Podcast. Y'all help me welcome right now my good friend, your friend, Mr. Bradley Walker.
Hey now. 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm stupid as hell. What's going on? Hello, Miss Arkansas. How you doing, Miss Arkansas? Hey, Miss, you went off on it. If you ain't supporting me, don't call me. Don't do that black stuff. You got some sugar until I give out my check. I don't want to hear it. But that's real. That's real.
Right.
Because people come out and say, I'm going to go see some comedy, but you stop at the bar and stay at the bar. Either you're going to drink or see some comedy. Bring your drink in there and see some comedy. Right. What's going on, America? We trying to come up out of this pandemic.
Man, I don't know about nowhere else, but they done came up at it out here in Vegas.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think people going in the restaurant.
I'm just waiting to hear it on the news and see how many more have gotten sick and how many more done passed.
Right. I don't think that many has, but this has been a series for all of us. It's been a wake-up call, I think, mentally and spiritually for all of us, And let me just say, my heart goes out to all the loved ones that have been lost through this. My prayers are with the families and your friends, and we're just going to move on and trust in Him.
You right.
And we get ready to bring this laughter back. That's what we need. We get ready to bring this laughter back. So I did something in LA last week. So everything is going,
How did you feel?
So, you know what? It was like an orgasm for me. It was an orgasm for me. I'm telling you. Because being back on, I haven't been on stage in about a year. So it's been great. It's wonderful. I was born on a stage, so to miss stage like that, it was killing me. But sometimes you have to go through. I think personally, this is just me. I think God has a way of slowing us down, getting our attention. I think He's getting our attention, and that's how I look at it. The entertainment is great, but after all this, that ain't gonna get you through them gates. So. It was great. It was good. It was good being back on stage. A lot of stuff going on.
We all want to do this, that, and that, and that. But at the end of the day, if you're a believer and you know His word, He also said only what we do for Him gonna last. That's why everything was coming to an end.
Right.
A lot of it wasn't of Him.
Right. And let me just say, who's tuning in, welcome. This ain't a church service. You can take it the way you want to. Don't turn. You better listen. You know what I mean? This is Miss Arkansas. We laughing out loud, but we also telling the truth.
We're going to get to that part in a minute, but I feel no matter where I am, whether it's on Laugh Out Loud, zooming through the pandemic, in the grocery store, post office, or wherever I am, if I can't talk about God, hey, you better just not listen to me. Because I know where my true help come from, and they talking about another stimulus check coming. I know my real help come from the Lord.
Oh, really?
If that check come, I'm going to spend it.
You talking about another stimulus check?
That's what I've been getting on my email.
What?
We going to know in a minute.
Who you with, Yahoo or Gmail?
I got both of them jokers.
Oh, I got it too. Okay, then let me watch out for it.
Wow. So, Mr. Walker, how are you? How things been holding up?
Everything been holding up. I went through a few challenges in my life. I came out of it through the grace of God. I'm doing good. So, just getting it together. I just got a call last week about a commercial. I can't reveal that much, but getting ready to do a
Right.
commercial. So everything is good. Sometimes you just got to go through. So I'm good. I'm fired up. I'm fired up.
Oh, now
I'm
that's what
I'm ready to go.
Bishop had said. He said, before all this stuff, you had to get your whole body in the door. He said, now God's saying, just get your feet in there.
Yeah, yeah. I believe that I accepted that because I had to get my whole body. Sometimes when you think you're great, I'm traveling, I'm doing this, and I feel good. God, I got to slow you down because there's some healing in your life that
Right.
need to be done. And so when you ask how I've been doing now, I think you kind of know. There's no shame in my game to spread. If I can say, I beat cancer without chemo,
Praise God.
radiation. I beat it. I beat it, and I was
Come
a
on
smoker.
now.
So I'm great. I'm great. I'm blessed. So everything has been just good, and seem like work is starting to come out. I just got a word. The movie I shot with Brando is getting ready to come out this almost about the
Brando
end of this
Wiley,
year. Yeah.
comedian Brando, another
No, no,
amazing
no.
comedian.
The other little, not Brando, Brandon.
Oh, okay.
Little sure, yeah. So I did some things with him. So yeah, so everything is working out. I'm good. But I'm glad to be on your show.
I'm
Thank
glad to
you
have you.
again. Yeah.
Man, I had went on the Judge Karen show like almost 3 years ago. And when I
Uh-huh.
tell you 3 years, I've been looking for my taping from that. And my cousin, she saw it like months ago, but she was so excited she didn't record it. Then my good friend from Arkansas, she saw it. I guess she didn't think to record it, but she took a beautiful picture, sent it to me,
Right.
say, "Is this you?" Shout out to Delania. She recorded or whatever. So I have it. And then someone gonna record it again on Saturday, where to be a little clearer and stuff like that.
Right.
So then I'll put it on YouTube. Then I share it. That way every time somebody view it, it'll show them views on YouTube.
Great. Were
But
you
yeah,
able?
man, I was
Were
like,
you able?
wow, I've been
Were
waiting
you
on
able to
that
talk?
3 years. Huh?
You said 3 years ago. Was you able to talk to the TV network? They should have
Well,
sent something out to you.
I reached out to them people, whoever that man was. He said he didn't know what I was talking about because
Oh,
I couldn't
okay.
find the information I had written down. So
Okay.
I just knew I was on there. And then somebody told me the reason I couldn't find it because I was just saying the title of the one I was on. You had to really say the one that was before you.
Oh,
There
okay.
was something about a shotgun wedding. So I
Oh,
found
okay.
that. Yeah,
Because
but it's like it seemed like it just happened yesterday though, because when I
right,
put that picture, everybody was showing love and congratulating. So
right,
God know
right,
what he's doing.
right. Yeah, they should have sent that out to you though right away. You expect you. I mean, that's happened with me. They sent it out right away to me. So somebody dropped the ball. You can get it though. It's out there. But the good thing about it is out there.
Right. People
It's
seeing
out
it.
there. That's
You're
the
right.
great part about it. You know?
Amen.
Yeah, it's out there. You want it to be out there. You
Right.
know?
Wow. So Mr. Walker,
Yes,
who
ma'am.
or what inspired you to be the hilarious comedian you are on today?
You know what? This is crazy because I'm gonna keep it brief. I started off singing. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, born and raised, and I started off singing and dancing. Now, in nightclubs, and it was, and this is the honest to God truth. This before the Jackson Five got started, so we were doing nightclubs. I remember I did about 4 shows with them, but this before Motown, Berry Gordy, all that. That's when their daddy was taking them around in the city of Chicago club. If you seen that movie, you remember they was in a club too. So we used to be together. So I started off singing and dancing. Who inspired me was James Brown, like Michael Jackson did, but James Brown, Jackie Wilson. So I just singing and dancing from there, you know, time went on. I got with Operation Prayer Basket Operation Push Choir. I've been up under Reverend Jesse Jackson. So things moved on from there. Then I've been blessed to was the late great Reverend Marvin Yancey, who was married to Miss Natalie Cole, who gave them all these hits. And then Marvin and I was the best of friends, so we just teamed up, him and Chuck Jackson, and I started writing and producing. Then things got kind of, you know, crazy. Marvin died. I call her my sister because we came up together, Miss Cole, and she passed away. And I just started, you know, I just got into comedy because people, you know, told me I was funny. One person told me it was funny before he made it was Bernie Mac, because Bernie out of Chicago. But I know his family. He told me, man, you need to get into comedy. I didn't think about that. I wanted to sing and dance. So that's what really kind of made me get into comedy. Things slowed down. I said, well, let me try comedy. You know, from that point, that's when I started meeting people like you and other people. So watching you and other people on stage delivering how to put a joke out there. So I didn't just jump up there. I studied, you know. And not only name comedians, but you know, comedians. You know, so what you did not know, I was studying you.
Wow.
How you deliver, because you've been in the game and you're funny. I've seen you rip a crowd. I've seen you tear up a crowd. I've seen you snatch their mouth out, you know, with your joke. You know, and she's funny, you guys. She really is. And she's a
Come on
good
now,
host. So,
and clean comedy too.
right.
Yeah, I
Right.
did
So
your show. Big old
right.
nice
So
show.
that's how I really got. I didn't want to know this. I never thought this way. I'm telling you how God take you in a different direction. So I've been blessed with a Grammy nominated album with the great late Reverend Marvin Yancey, which is gospel, called Heavy Load. You know, so I've been blessed. You know, so I'm an entertainer. Bottom line, and that's what I came. I could have stayed at home. I had a sister who was a senator for 23 years. I just want to work. I could have worked. You know, so no, that you know, I love entertainment.
Wow. Well, you know what, Mr. Walker, we're going to go to a break. Should I say we're going to go to a commercial, and we'll be right back for some more of that good information that you have for us on today. Commercial. Where's my worker?
Smoking.
He just put us on and left. Okay, we're back. That's right, we're back. And once again, man, I have an amazing guest on with me today. And a lot of things he's sharing, I did not know. And it's such an honor to have him here to share this with us. So I'm welcome back, my good friend, Mr. Bradley Walker, y'all.
Appreciate it. Thank you for having me on your show. I really do. It's always an honor and pleasure working with you.
Same
You
here.
know.
Yes, sir. So, Mr. Walker, how long have you been doing comedy? You know, I know
Well,
you've been
you know now. You know
acting
what?
and producing
Can
a
I
long
say? You know, I feel like a legend. You know, I've been doing it for quite some time. You know, I'm just going to keep it real with the comedy. the first when I really got out there and got on stage, you gave me the platform. You didn't know that.
Wow.
Because see, I just don't jump up there. I have to study. I say, okay, because I'm a professional. And I felt I wasn't ready. And so
Mm-hmm.
when we met and talked, and I said, well, let me go for it. Let me go for it. And that's how it started. So I've been doing comedy now. Oh God, what? Please don't tell your age. About 8 years, almost 10. I didn't
Yeah,
never think it
it's
was
been a
gonna be
while.
like that. Never thought it. And so from there, it just took off. And then I started doing red. I did a lot of red carpet. I do a lot of red carpets now.
Right.
With my partner Tracy Walker,
Shout out to
and
Miss Tracy Walker.
yeah. So I've been blessed with doing the Grammys, and only carpet I'm waiting on now. I'm asking God at the Oscars, but
Okay.
to interview a lot of top people, I've been blessed to
Wow.
interview Mary J. Blige, just name off a few, you know. So that comedy took me there,
Right.
It took me there, you know. So yeah, they always said I was funny, but I didn't hear it, you
And
know.
you are.
Huh?
Wow.
Yeah. So
So, Mr. Walker, a question I ask all my comedian guests, and I've been asked many times. Do you ever get nervous when you get ready to take the mic?
oh
Or you
my
control it
God,
something else?
woo, nervous. I am nervous. I am nervous. And you know what the crazy about it? And I really never been asked that question. You the first one, if I can think, ask me that question. But yes,
Uh,
God, I'd be nervous. But when you call my name, that's it. I lose it. I lose.
right.
When I mean I lose it, ladies and gentlemen, I just, I do what I got to do. I make you laugh or whatever. Because I do come out dancing and all that type of crowd. You're not going to what I go into. But am I nervous? Always. I think I think if you just go out there reinsured, you're gonna mess up somewhere. Like I ain't nervous. I ain't when a person say that, I say, oh, okay, he getting ready to blow it or she getting ready to blow it. But I think that's when you do your best when you're nervous.
Well, me personally, I wouldn't call it being nervous. I call it like overexcited or something because you ready to go out there and do your thing. And a lot of the hosts, they call your name or say they getting ready to bring up the next comedian, then they have to do another 5 to 10 minutes. So that make you feel some kind of way because you ready.
Right,
But far
right.
as being nervous, I have to disagree with different ones concerning that. Don't nothing make me nervous after doing time in the penitentiary.
Oh shit, I'd have been nervous. I couldn't. Man, look. I,
And then on top of that, Bradley, not just doing time, and I'm sure you do it too, but me personally, I go there early enough where I can really get to know these people. So they ready for me when the show start anyway. Then
right.
I
Okay.
take out me a few minutes to talk to my father, talk to God.
Okay. Hmm.
And I ask him to allow me to receive those people, allow those people to receive me. Now,
Right.
sometimes it can be me, sometimes it can be them. But
Right.
if I talk to him about it, I got to trust him, you know?
Right.
So
Well,
then what makes a big difference, and you can contest it is because you dressed uh, apart. And
thank you.
that makes a difference when we come dressed like,
Right.
hey, they don't know if we got $10 or $10,000.
Right.
So I try
I
to
think
tell
that
people that makes a big difference too.
I think presentation. When you walk in the door, your show starts. That's
Right.
when your show starts. I go to feel the atmosphere. And then I go to get away from people I see, and I want to see who's coming down. And then sometimes you got some jokes that walk through that door. you know. So,
Right.
you can bring that up. And that's another way you can, because sometimes the audience like for you to mess with them. They like you to pick on them, you know. So, by you getting there early, you just watch. But I just go and feel the atmosphere of everything, That's what I do. But me personally, nervous, oh God, every show. But after you call my name, it's all over with. I'm
Well,
good.
you know what though, Bradley? I gotta correct that. I do get nervous. I get nervous
Thank
when I think they ain't got my money.
Yeah, me too. Me, me too.
That's like I was telling one of my guests the other day. I said, I asked you the question too, but I told them I get booed all the time. They were like, "What?" I said, "Yeah, guys are always hollering out, 'What's up, boo? You pretty, boo? Can I get
Ah,
your number, boo?'" So with that being said, have you ever been heckled? And if you have, how did you deal with it?
have I ever been? Say that again. I'm sorry. You say it again. Have I been booed?
Have you ever been heckled? And if you have, how did you deal with it?
You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I never been heckled, and that scares me. But I'm a fast thinker. I'm a fast thinker. I always been. I always been a
You
fast
know what,
thinker.
Bradley? Not cutting you off. Don't let that scare you. Because I
Oh,
can knock on wood or whatever they want you to do. But all praises be unto God. I never been heckled either.
I haven't either.
And
I
if you
haven't either.
come correct, you ain't got to worry about being heckled.
Right,
You
right,
know, heckle come in when you get up there and you lose those people. Once you
right.
lose
You
them,
don't know
it's
what you're
over.
doing. Oh, I
Right.
think that you need to have a good comeback. If I got heckled, oh, I would have. I got a good comeback. You ain't gonna be standing up there making. Because I've seen comedians where they had to walk off stage. You and I've seen comedians because it was like they didn't do anything. They were just
Right.
standing up there trying to converse with the audience. I don't do that. If I get heckled, good night. I'm gone. I'm just gone. But I, I know, and you know what? You can get heckled and be funny at the end.
Right.
It's according how you, if you it's called even if you say good night, it's according how you deliver that. If people start
Yeah.
laughing, it's according how you deliver it. But no, nervous always been since I was a little boy. But once I get on stage, that's it. I'm gone. I'm gone.
So we saying, in other words, people, when we waiting to take that mic, we go
Right.
through our little thing because I
I,
done seen comedians boxing with the air, jogging down the hallway, uh, boxing, doing all kinds of stuff, before they take that mic. But that's what they had to do to get themselves ready.
right.
And
Right.
my team
Right.
personally, only thing I be really concerned about for real is my wig right and my clothes tight. Because
Hey.
I be in that dressing room, I
Yeah.
have on
Yeah.
something, but I
Yeah.
change clothes before
I don't know about that wig, but that dress be tight. Look nice.
Wow. Well, Mr. Walker, a few places you have performed since you've been doing your comedy.
You said what now?
A few places you have performed since you've been doing comedy.
I've been blessed to do the improvs um, out here in Ontario, um, the one in Long Beach, and I did San Diego. So there's just some spots they did, that they have. I've been
Right.
special guest. I've been hosting a few out here in Rialto, Ray Cales. There's been a few back home in Chicago. I did the improv back there. So, I've been blessed to travel to do a few, but majority of them been here, you know, the
Wow.
majority of them been here. So you have your big ones. If you can get on, look, if you get on the improv and you got the people laughing, you good. Because improv
Right.
is no joke. You know that. I mean, you got Cedric the Entertainer Martin. You got Eddie Murphy that goes to the improv to work new material. So that's not just your any old stage. That's history.
Right.
And it was a blessing. Even when you was there, being loved by improv and bringing a lot of us on and bringing me on. You know, even you get me to open up and I had to bring you on. You don't know, that was a joy to be on that stage because that's a legendary stage. Now, the only place I didn't get to is the Comedy Store. That's next. That's next.
That's
But
right.
you
I
can go.
like how you
But
said that's next.
I want to go to. I want to go on the first floor. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen.
We'll say not no belly room.
No, no,
Well,
no.
I
That's
bet
why I
you
go out
work
here
the
and do what I
main
do.
room and the belly room.
No, unless they want to pay me to do it or host it. But something they would just they don't have nobody to host the belly room. So
Okay.
I'll do that. But I want to go downstairs.
Yes,
That's where
that
all the
main room.
legendary Red Fox, George Kirby, just to name a few.
You
That's where
know,
they
shout out to
get
my good
started.
friend, the legendary Michael Kaya, comedian Michael Kaya. He just got his name on that wall.
Yeah, he just got his name. I seen that.
I
I
think my
know Mike
girl
from.
Melanie Camacho did too.
I remember when Mike used to be in back home. He's from Chicago too, and he used to be on the beach, Lake Michigan, telling jokes. Man, he paid his dues. He been through it, so he's well deserved. Much
Right.
respect to Michael Carter.
Yes, and when they give him that star on the ground, I'm gonna make sure I'm there to
Oh yeah,
witness
I'm gonna be
that.
there.
'Cause I believe
Yeah,
that's coming too. So shout out
I'm.
to Mr. Michael Kaya, man.
You,
But
yeah.
Bradley, we gonna go to one more commercial and then we gonna come back with a couple more hot questions. So
Okay.
can we get another commercial, y'all? And if y'all be a sponsor and you wanna have your commercial on here, hey, just reach out to Miss Arkansas or Edwin Victory with Edwin Victory, Victorville, Victoryville, not no Victorville. Victorville is California. But Victoryville is where it at, y'all. So we want you to be a sponsor. We would like for you to be interviewed and all that good stuff. And right now we going to another commercial. What happened? Where's the commercial?
Who product was that?
I agree, Erica. I think his internet cutting up too. That's why I had to do everything on my phone today because for some reason my computer having a heart attack.
I was having a hard time myself on my laptop.
Right. But you know the devil is a lie. We making it do what it do. So
That's why.
until he can come back with a commercial, we'll just keep this thing rolling. A few of the comedians you have performed with other than Miss Arkansas.
The few I have performed with besides you, oh my God, I can name off.
You ain't got to name all of them. And let me tell you this. If you was on BT at the red carpet, they ain't gonna give you that much time to name all them people.
All them
And
people.
if you forget someone that you
Well,
was in the name, people don't hold it against them. We only
what,
have 1 hour.
believe it or not, one I can say off the top of my head was Cedric the Entertainer. That was wilding out for me. That was really, and he was in the audience. You know, he came up to me and told me how great I was. You know, not great, but how good I was. I was funny. That meant a lot to me. So, you know, Cedric the Entertainer, I know for one, you know, but I wasn't on the show with him, but he was in the audience, you know. So, but I performed for him because he was in the audience. Just to, you
Mm-hmm.
know, just to name a few. I've been, you know, I just can't take a lot of them off my head, but, you know, but there was other comedians that's funny that their
Right.
name is not out there with a red fox, Eddie Murphy, that I had a pleasure working with. Uh, Another good friend of mine, Silver C.
Oh
Working
my
with
God,
him.
I love me some Silver
Yeah,
C.
Silver
I keep
C.
trying to get him
Uh, you know, I,
interviewed.
you know, I can truly, not because I'm here on your show, but I can say you hilarious. I can't think his name. What's his name with the hairline? Always taking off his hat. You
Skills.
know, Skills. I like Skills. He's my hometown boy. That's my hometown boy. I
Skills
like,
Hustle, y'all. Look him up. Very
yeah,
hilarious.
look up Skills Hudson. So there's a few people out here that
Right.
was funny. It's funny. You don't. There's a lot of funny people out here. They just haven't wasn't able to make that main stage, and
Right.
they working. I did get a chance to with Kevin Hart before he just blew up with
I
Kevin
did
Hart. And I
many
did get
years
a chance
ago
with
in
him.
Memphis, Tennessee. Me and Kevin was on the show together. It was a big
Right,
show too. And then he
right,
just took off after that. But
and
mention
that's how it is.
a hilarious comedian. We have two that's coming out to Vegas tonight, y'all, to perform at the Extreme Comedy Club. My boy Kevin Davis, the Marine of Comedy, and my boy
Okay.
Matt Rome. They will be here tonight in Las Vegas at the Crackling Wednesday Comedy Show with another hilarious friend of mine, Monty Cruz, y'all, at the Extreme Comedy Club. So if you in the area, please come out and support that tonight. Very
Kevin Davis, he's funny. He's everywhere. I like his hustle. I like what he's doing. I really like what he's doing. And I did a show for Sizzle, and he was on the show. He told me, he said, man, I told Sizzle, don't put me up behind you no more. You know, I said, no, I didn't like that, man. He said, no, I'm not going up behind you. Which he had a good set. He had a good set, but
yeah,
he
he
caught me on
good.
one of them days.
Come on now. Wow. Well, we gonna have to get you out here in Las Vegas, Mr. Walker.
Please, I would love to. I would love to.
I've been blessed right now. I'm doing my own comedy night open mic at the Level One Bar and Lounge here in Las Vegas. That's every Tuesday. Doors
Right,
open at 7, showtime at 8. So
right.
we gonna eventually branch that off from open mic to a paid book comedy night. So shout out to my good friend Edwin Victory last night, man. He did his thing. He blessed the stage for me, and the man is back, y'all. I don't know where he been, but I just know he back.
Is that him in the corner? Hiding?
Yes, that's him.
Hey, I want to say I apologize, y'all, and I'm not over here. I'm not over here blowing one in the air. So it's my computer blowing one, blowing a gasket. So I'm just trying to listen to y'all and trying not to stop y'all conversation because Mr. Bradley Walker, I heard you one time before in California, I believe, with Sizzle C, and
Okay,
Sizzle C is a
okay,
15 friend of mine, and it's so I
okay.
just how we all connected, and I
Great.
really I thank you and honor you for being on the podcast today. I apologize that you had to deal with the technical issues, but we still love you and we know you still funny. So
Right,
I
that's what's
appreciate that,
important.
man. I look forward to meeting you. I do. Maybe we met, but I look forward to really meeting you. Thank you so much. I'm humbled. I'm very
thank
humbled.
thank you too.
Well,
Y'all
and
have
when I think this morning, everybody is on their computer for some reason. They all was on it when this stuff was going on. Now they really on it, letting everybody know where they gonna be tonight.
well you know,
Right.
is that we didn't seen a great turn of events in our life. Everybody has changed. We a whole different person than we was when this shut down.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What everybody I don't know what everybody else was doing, but you know what? If you was making sure that you had your heart and your mind connected and right, you come
Mm.
out good. You come out unscathed. If you didn't, you got to learn again.
Yep.
Oh, now.
Man,
You got to self.
he got us.
If
He
you
got us inside speaking. Man.
hey,
Yeah.
look at here. Look, if you didn't, you better self quarantine yourself real quick.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, man, they had me out in a spacesuit. I thought I was, I thought I
Hey,
was going to the moon.
right. Me too. I got an astronaut uniform in the closet over here for real. Like
Oh,
he
look, we done
got.
lost Bradley. I don't know where he went, but he'll be back.
Hey, this computer stuff crazy today, ain't it?
It really is. Like I said, I'm so glad ain't nobody called me this morning yet, because I had to go on my phone because my internet on my computer, I don't know what it's doing. I'm not gonna even worry about that. But
Say, I look at that video from last night. What the hell? Am I back like that?
is it on YouTube?
No, not yet. I put it on my. I didn't go live last night. You was talking about we live, but I didn't go live. I was just recording it. I can do whatever I want to with that.
I will cut my part and send it to me.
I'm gonna chop it up. I'm gonna chop it up and make it live because that was good last night. That was real good.
Right.
So
That's why
everybody.
I say I thank God for everybody that came out. Much love to my comedians that came and helped me make it happen. And it went down. Like I say, you blessed the stage for me. Hey, it was a good night.
Hey, that was good. Thank you for letting me do that stage. That stage, I like that little stage right there. I can kill that little. I need to shoot video on that one. Hey,
you know what, y'all? I don't know what happened to my guest, but I want to thank him for coming on this morning. And I just want you guys to know once again, my good friend Monty Cruz will be at the Extreme Comedy Club on tonight with some very special guests, Trayvon Greatness. He will be there. Mac Rome and the Marine of Comedy, Kevin Davis. Then on tomorrow night, guys say the same. You can catch comedian Miss Arkansas putting it down again with the very funny, talented, hilarious, legendary ventriloquist William and Wilson, man, at the Real Talk Comedy Show. Come out and get your laugh on with us. The door open at 8. The show started at 9. Only $25. And when I tell you, it's worth every penny, y'all. So tomorrow night, Extreme Comedy Club, ask Google where it is. Come on out, get your laugh on. Matter of fact, do we have a commercial concerning that or something going on with that too? I think something going on with that too, y'all. So forgive us for not having your commercial today. Right, don't worry about it.
I got one to work.
I did a whole show the other day when you was busy and we didn't have no commercial. Shout out to my girl Tamiko Kirkland, another hilarious comedian. We talked that hour without a commercial.
That's good. I do that all the time. I promise.
Right. Wow. So you know what? We're going to flip this thing before we get off of here. Edwin, can you tell the people what you got coming up that you can share and let them know how they can follow you, to book you, and pay you?
Look here, y'all cannot get me without paying me, and I'm so sorry because I got a job right now. My job pays every week, so if y'all want to beat my job and get me out, make.
You heard that, didn't you? Well, listen,
my Facebook is I am Edwin. My Twitter is I am Edwin Victory, and if y'all want to know anything about me, Google me. I am.
That's right. And with that being said, y'all know who I am. I am your girl, comedian Miss Arkansas. And we are live again, y'all, on Laughing Out Loud, the morning podcast. That's right. And God say the same. We'll see you on Friday. I don't know who my guest is. I lost my piece of paper that I wrote on. Lord Jesus. So If I told you I'm interviewing you on Friday, please contact me because I don't want to skip no one. So contact me if I book you to be interviewed on Friday. Other than that, once again, catch me this Thursday at the Extreme Comedy Club here in Las Vegas with the amazing, talented, hilarious, legendary ventriloquist William and Wilson. Look for me in Chicago, God say the same, in August. Oh, let's back it up. July the 24th, I will be in Arizona. That's right, with William and Wilson, the ventriloquist. Stay tuned for that. Meanwhile, continue to support me, those that are. Please know you are appreciated. And please know that I know who you are. So I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in on this morning. Thank you for all your love and support. It's needed and very much appreciated. And once again, so are you. And we'll be back same time, different day, if God say the same. Have a blessed day. Stay prayed up, covered up, and remember, trust God when you can't trust yourself. I'll be black. I'll be back. I'm out. Peace. Miss Arkansas. Laugh